Over the past few weeks, I've taken a lot of walks. Walks are the one thing that we still can do, and it's something that brings me peace and gives me some good exercise. Now, sometimes I walk by myself, sometimes I walk with my husband, and sometimes I walk with my kids. But almost always, I walk with my dog, Rudy. Now, here's the thing about Rudy. He's had more walks than he ever has in his entire life. And he is always excited by a walk. He never gets tired. He always thinks, wow, this is awesome. What are we going to find? What are we going to discover on our journey? And so I get my energy by him, who always wants to go for a walk. Paul tells us in 2 Corinthians 5:7, for we walk by faith and not by sight. That's an interesting verse for us today. Now, the word for walk in Greek is peripateo, and it has a deeper meaning than to walk, like I'm walking now, to exert oneself in a physical way. It means to align one's life, to conduct oneself, to regulate one's life in the matter of faith. Paul tells us this to encourage us that even in these times that we are experiencing global destruction and death, that we are to walk in faith, to regulate one's life in faith, to put our trust and our confidence in God and God alone. Now, this is hard. I mean, left to my own, I worry. I have deep concerns, and I think, wow, what's going to happen to us? I mean, what's really going to happen to us in this time? Sure, right now I have enough food to put on my table for my family, but what about next week? What about next month? I stay up and I worry. So I default to worry, concern, and even grief at this time. So to walk by faith is actually not something that I can do by myself, but rather through the help of God. And to choose it, to make a choice to walk by faith. And when I make a choice to walk by faith and to put my trust and regulate my life with God, it means that I surrender. I surrender my life to God. My worries, my concerns, my sleepless nights. Turning them over to God in trust and confidence that God's got us. Here's the thing, is that even though what we see in the world is destruction, there's a plan that God has. And God always has us. And so I invite you to walk by faith intentionally. Dwell in God's word and God's promise for our lives. Regulate oneself, conduct oneself in a manner that is worthy of trust and belief in the Holy One. In just a moment, you're going to hear a song that my husband has sung, Walk by Faith. I hope you enjoy it. It's our message to you.